Everyone, we are officially in game week. UTSA kicks off this weekend against Kennesaw State. I am super excited about that. I wanted to give my season prediction on a specific video and not just do that on the live show on Wednesday. We will indeed be live again this Wednesday at 6 p.m. to kick off the season with you guys in the community. Can't wait for that. But today I wanted to give you guys my season prediction. There's been a lot of talk about what UTSA is going to look like. There's just a lot of intrigue coming into the season because we don't have Frank Harris at quarterback, but we have this roster full of talent. And some folks are deeming this roster the most talented roster that we've ever had at UTSA on paper. So what does that mean? What is that going to translate to on the field? And what does that mean for UTSA in terms of wins and losses? I went through the schedule all weekend trying to figure out where am I going to sort of settle with this, because I do think there's things that we have to consider. I think whenever you look at all of the excitement around the program and what that means, people tend to start eating the cheese a little bit as we approach the season, right? Because we're hearing so many stories out of camp and who looks good and things like that. So, and even for me, to be honest, me going to that kickoff luncheon last Friday was something that was big for me as well, because I got to see the guys up close and personal. I got to really see, some of the players that we've heard about, and I got to talk to one or two of them as well. So that was pretty cool as well. So I have a lot of things going on in my mind, but whenever I look at the schedule, I think that UTSA should have a very good year based on the way the schedule is panned out. And then based on how I'm looking at some of the other teams, I did sort of a skim of the entire conference and a lot of the teams that we are playing outside of conference as well, just to get a feel for what they are going to be looking like coming into this season. And I got to tell you, folks, I think UTSA is poised to have a great season based on the talent that we have. We're definitely going to be the most talented team, I think, for the vast majority of our games, if not all of the games, except University of Texas. So from a talent standpoint, I believe that we're going to be great, but we got to see what's going to happen with that offense and who's going to start at quarterback. We got to see what that situation looks like. So with all of that out of the way, my official season prediction for UTSA, and I'm probably eating the cheese a little bit as well, but I'm going to go 10-2. I think we lose the UT game, and I think that there'll be a game throughout the season that we'll get probably surprised in. But for the most part, I think we'll start the season 3-1. Going into the season, we'll beat Kennesaw State, we'll beat Texas State, we'll beat Houston Christian. And I think after that, as we enter conference play, I think we should be fine. I believe in what Coach Traylor is selling, man. I think he's an incredible coach. I think he's going to have the guys prepared and ready to go. We'll compete for a conference championship. And it's going to be very, very interesting as we get through this and we go through this season. 10-2, what I will say probably won't get us a college football playoff berth. I'm pretty sure that based on the schedule that we have, the only way we're going to be able to make that is if we go 11-1. It's possible. It's especially possible if I'm saying 10-2. I asked JJ whenever he was on the show last week, UTSA over or under 9 games based on what he's seen, and he said over. He took the over on that. So I trust JJ. I trust that if he's telling me that the quarterbacks look good in practice and they both look like they are serviceable guys, I think UTSA is going to be in very, very good hands. So I'm going to take him at his word on that. And if we have good play from that quarterback position, the sky's the limit to where this team can go based on the talent that we have everywhere else. So, I'm going to go 10-2 UTSA. I know that is a lot of games that I'm sort of heaping on these guys in terms of what my expectations are going to be. But I believe in the way we've recruited. Like I said this entire time, I don't care about what the stars or whatever says on the rivals board or anything like that. What I care about is did you address crucial parts of the team that we are lacking, based on who left last year. And I think we did that. We got a lot of guys to come in and compete for starting roles. We brought in experienced guys from other programs who have been proven and ready to go. And that's the one thing I like as well. We got guys who are proven at other programs, not just leaving, right? And that's along with some of the talent that we've retained as well. So I'm really, really excited about the season. Let me know in the comments how many games you think UTSA will win this season. I'm going to go with 10. I'm ready for this week. I'm pumped up. I'll see y'all Wednesday at 6 p.m. Make sure you're there. We're going to kick this season off right and kick this thing off as a community. Birds up. Let's go.